Here we go again, back with more Pro Cycling Manager Season 2015 and our Africa Challenge. Today we're doing the second part of Tour Qatar, that means stages 4, 5 and 6. So far we haven't done so well, finishing 12th and 7th on the first two sprint stages and finishing around 37th or so on the time trial. So we have 3 fast stages remaining. I will try to attack later on with WMP as he's my strongest rider. I might try and put a rider in the breakaway as well. Probably a guy like Van Zyl or Bahane, since they're my 2 best riders apart from WMP in the race. But nothing else to do now but just get into the race. Hopefully we can get away on one of these 3 stages. Let's try it out. Okay, it's the last 25-26 kilometers. You can see right here the peloton's really small. Been a really windy race. I haven't done anything, as the other teams have just been leading out trying to catch the breakaway. I put Van Zyl in the early breakaway and he actually has a lot of energy left still, which means he could be a very useful helper right now for the WMP. So once they get caught here in about a matter of seconds, actually they stop working again. The peloton's down to like 32 men. My last helper for MP fell off here, Hadi, Teunissen, Van Asbroek, Van Enten. The yellow jersey is actually gone now, it seems. Van Asbroek trying to drop back to help him up again. You can see the peloton here is getting smaller and smaller. Royce from the breakaway is gone as well now. Should probably stop here with Van Emden. Try and put him on WMP here. I'm glad to see if this gives me a better chance to get away, just because MP at least has some energy left. But attacking will use that small amount of energy he does have, so it will be quite a bit of a risk. De Volder, Van Meysen, Eisel seems to be tired here. Benati, Bonifacio, Bata. What is good for me here is a lot of riders are gone from the top of the standings, which means I'll jump up a lot of places with WMP, no matter if I win or not. I don't know how many riders. Bosenhagen is still here, Sagan is still here. Who was second? I can't remember that. It was third. It was Kienke. Hepburn is gone. Meyer, Kefnama is still there. Durbridge is gone. Krustev, Kintelar should still be up here. Yep. This is actually turning out to be a lot more exciting than I thought it would be. These 5-6 riders here seems to be really tired, so don't consider them too much of a threat right here. I'll just quickly get some water on the Olympic. Can I get that? Just here at the 10-kilometer mark here. "26 riders. I think this group here is coming back again with Van Emden. This is where I will attack actually. And we'll see what happens with this. Sagan. I'll put it on 90 here for the last 6 kilometers of the race. You can look behind us, you can see the chaos. This is like watching, what was it last Sunday? It was Get Vehicle game with all of the echelons. You can see it at around the 100 kilometer mark. It's the same. You can see the peloton groups all the way down here. 90. I'll use Managel here. I have about a minute lead to a 24-man group. This could be pretty good for me. I did not see this coming. I'm already pretty secure on the stage win. Now only a 6-man group consisting of Gilbert, Sagan, Cancellara, Van Aert, Bosenhagen, and Bonen. This is almost like a classic. And WMP is the one getting away from all of them right now. It's WMP versus 6 of the best riders in the game. Modolo in the third group here. Van Aert and Gilbert has dropped Sagan and Bonen. I'm not too worried about those two riders. Let's just see here. I'll get probably about a minute to everybody else here. I'll imagine that this entire group here will get the same time. Van Zyl will probably get the same time as well, honestly. Let's just check Van Zyl. Can he get a top 10 finish? He's been in the breakaway all day, but I think he'll probably be one of the riders with the most energy left. Gilbert, Sagan will actually take second and some bonus seconds here. Gilbert in third, Van Aert in fourth, Bonen fifth, Cancellara in sixth. And Van Zyl takes 7th place here in front of Bosenhagen. Modolo is solo. You can see every rider was completely tired. Pretty weird that it worked out so well for me today. But I didn't do anything, and maybe that's just the best tactic. Just relax and save your energy for as late as possible. It worked for me today. Hopefully it'll put me up a lot in the standings. Let's take them out. So what a turn of events. By winning this stage, I gained 1 minute to these 5 riders here. Van Zyl wins the bunch sprint which pretty much is the entire peloton apparently, apart from of course the usual group who falls back. But still, great result overall, puts me 28 seconds ahead of Peter Sagan, and this is really important because there's 2 stages left, and Sagan can only gain 20 bonus seconds for winning a stage. And I've noticed Sagan doesn't go for point sprints. There is 3 seconds for every point sprint, and there's still 4 to go, so he could theoretically gain another 12 seconds there, which puts him up to 32 seconds, 4 seconds ahead of me. But if I just stay with Peter Sagan in the remaining 2 stages, don't lose any time to him, or let any breakaways get away, I'm looking like the winner of Surf Qatar. This is absolutely amazing, a complete turn of events. I was really disappointed after the first 3 stages, and now I'm looking like I'm going to win it all. Let's get to stage 5 and defend our newly acquired yellow jersey. Okay, last 22 kilometers of the stage 5 right here. We have 4 remaining riders as usual. This is pretty similar to stage 2 in that we will create a sprint train. All we have to do is ensure that Sagan doesn't get a gap to us. That's all. He can't get a gap down to us here. It doesn't matter if he wins. Doesn't matter if he wins both the next 2 stages. He can't get a gap to the remainder of the peloton. He can't get like sprint so fast that he creates a gap down to us. I think it'll have to be a pretty big gap for the game to count it, considering what I've seen so far. So if it's a small gap and it still counts as, I'm going to be really pissed off. But right here, Van Zyl is going to be the lead-up man. He's been protected all day by Behane. Hadi has protected me, so he'll go second. Hadi will go on Bane's wheel, and Bane will find somebody up here. Let's pick Lang, my own teammate here. Even though that's a bit of a risk, since he'll probably drop off soon again. Goggle instead. We'll put Goggle because... no, we won't pick Goggle apparently. We'll pick Lang again. Just make him go up here a bit. Okay, it seems like they started now here, so we'll pick the Volta. It seems like the new train that has started here in the front of the peloton. Seems like every rider's here. Let's go on Stiba instead, that's a bit further back. Drop a big back here. Gain some more air. 4-man breakaway is about to be caught here at the 30 kilometer mark. I like the way you just have to go around here because this is separate roads. Oh, you can go over here, but you just couldn't cross over there. Makes total sense. I get it. Let's see here. These 4 riders here, I just want to let them go back, so I don't have to worry about them anymore. Behane, Hadi. I'll go with Hadi at the 5 kilometer mark, I think. I almost got knocked back there. I feel like my position is actually great right now. 6 kilometers to go. As long as I don't get plugged in right about now. Sagan, where is he even? He's back behind the Lampard train with Modolo, Bosenhagen, and the remaining riders. Cancellar is here. Should work for Nisolo. Bonifacio is also here. So this is exact moment when I should go right here. And now I'm plugged in with the Olympic by Wisniewski here, and Nisolo, Bonifacio on my right side, and of course by the normal train here on the left. I think I got a bit away here, but the quick step train is as strong as my train is right here. You can see even at 99 I can't get away. I'm going as fast as I possibly can right here, and it's just impossible for me. Van Zyl moves around here. Sagan is gone, which is good for me because then he probably won't get a time gap when he's so far behind now. That'll be close to impossible for him to even get close to getting by anybody here. It seems to be Bonifacio. Sagan comes here. And when I actually get a podium finish and get some more points or seconds, Grönewegen takes the win. That's pretty surprising in front of Trentin. The Olympic takes a 3rd place finish. That's my best sprint so far. Van Zyl in 12th place as well. I'm actually pretty proud of my sprint train. It could have been better, but considering the sprint from my riders, I'm really happy about the result overall. Actually, I think the peloton even broke apart at the end, but fortunately enough, I don't have any riders of importance in the bottom field. So let's take a look at the new standings before the final race. Yeah, new standings confirms my theory. I gained 4 seconds for my third place finish, now 32 seconds ahead before the last final short sprint stage. Hopefully nothing exciting will happen, because then I'll win overall. Van Enten in 7th, Sagan in 2nd, Fernamba in 3rd. On the stage we didn't have any breakaway, even though, as you could saw on the screen before, the peloton did break in 2, but it doesn't count it apparently in these fast days. It'll have to be a pretty big gap to count it, just like it was when I soloed to win last stage. Let's get to stage 6 and end of this Tour of Qatar. Stage 6 is on the Sea Lion Beach Resort to Doha Corniche. It's a flat stage with 2 point sprints, exactly like every other stage so far, apart from the time trial, of course. The Olympi just needs to get with the main bunch in. I can't let any breakaway get away, and I can't let especially some of the strong sprinters create a gap in the final sprint. I don't think it will happen. I think I've got this under control, but let's just win this final stage to secure it all. Last 22 kilometers, the point sprint has gone by now. No points for Peter Sagan. Leaves us 32 seconds behind, so I can't lose more than 32 seconds to Peter Sagan. Other riders who have fled to me are Fernando Martin-Cantellar, Gilbert Bohn, and any other riders who can gain a minute on Impi with almost full empty on flat road in 20 minutes will be a threat no matter what. So I don't think it will happen. I think we got this under control right now. We can start creating a train again here. Okay, 18.4, so we can almost start creating a train here. There we go. Impi on the wheel of Van Zyl here. I don't think I clicked properly. Van Zyl. We have Van Zyl on the wheel of Hadi. I think, yeah, Hadi. There we go. Sometimes these doesn't recognize properly. I don't know why my right click doesn't work. It works over here, but it doesn't work when I right click on riders right now with Berhane. So we'll just pull him up instead and pull him to the right, maybe. Actually, I think the right side would be better right here. He can't go too much to the right apparently, because he just can't. Okay, we can follow this right, I think. Catch this right. I don't want to catch. Follow Kieselowski. I think that's a... Okay, he dropped back. Don't follow Kieselowski. Follow Colden. I don't like, because he's the rider all the way in front here. But we have to get forward sooner or later. The sprint train will start forming, and it'll have to be... Okay, my cat just wants to get out, so I'll just let that out right now. Okay, back again. Of course, that cost a lot of energy for Hadi and Berhane, closing the gap up to the front here. Now I'll just have to hope they can hang on for a long time, and yeah, maybe just use Van Zyl at the last 4 kilometer mark. Then hopefully Impi can sprint home a top 5 place. I'm no longer expecting to win, just because of that kind of, you can say it's a lead out failure. I'm almost considering just putting Van Zyl on Rui Costa or something like that, and then drop Berhane and Hadi completely out of this lead out train, because they're too tired to even work anymore. I think we'll just do that actually. We'll put Van Zyl on Rui Costa here. Okay, Rui Costa drop back. We'll put Van Zyl on Stein de Volta, I think. It's a bit annoying that I just put him on Rui Costa the second he dropped off. So now Van Zyl will have to use a lot of energy just getting back to Stein de Volta again here. Wisniewski, can I get up to him as well? This is becoming actually pretty much the lead out right here. Quickstep with a lot of strong riders. Trentin, Bohn, Rui Costa, Lamro with a strong train as well. Sagan is once again stuck with a weak lead out train, as Benati is not here today. He was a really strong TINKOFF team on stage 1, but since then they have pretty much disappeared. I want to get on this train with Bone here. Or Modulo, I don't know. Kump. I don't know who the sprint is. I think it's Modulo. It should be Modulo, at least in my opinion. Fansil is still going. Quickstep R0 leaning out. Getting a bit of a gap here. Sagan is not in the picture yet. He's down here behind Philippe Gilbert. Can I get a top 5 finish here? There's a lot of Quickstep and Lampard riders blocking the entire road. Bonifacio has dropped back. I think this will be Modulo, unless Bone can get a fast sprint. Oh my god, I was actually pretty close. Is this a second place finish for me? Bone is just too strong. But it's a second or third for me. I think it's third place for the Olympian. Second, third place in a row. Still beat Sagan. Doesn't matter at all. I win the overall in TUF Qatar with the Olympi. Let's take out the final results of this race. So that one, of course, puts Bone up to 4th overall, but it still, most importantly, keeps me in 1st overall. That stage 4 turned out to be such a great stage for me. I didn't even plan it at all. I put my second best rider, second best flat rider, where is he? I can probably find him here, Fansul, in the breakaway. He ended up just slowly going out there. Meanwhile, the peloton, the pace was insanely high, and there's a lot of wind. And I sat up front with the Olympi, not doing anything at all, just hanging on, protected by, I think it was, who was it out of it? It was not Bahane, it was Hadi, who protected me all stage long. And then the last 10 kilometers, I managed to get away, getting a minute lead, overtaking everybody, including Peter Sagan, who's probably the best rider in this race. Let's take a look at the sponsor objectives after this race. Sim one day, just to be sure. Spacebar, put an into simulation. Sponsors. Top 3 in Tour of Qatar. First place finish is a really important race. Next up, of course, in just 3 days from now, 17th of February to 22, will be the Tour of Oman. Once again, they want me to get a top 3 finish. I'm not too worried about this one, actually, because I know for a fact the Tour of Oman is a lot more of an exciting race than Tour of Qatar, considering. We're going to just look at it right here so we can see what we're looking forward to. Just look at the names here. You can see this is not sprinters, this is climbers. We have a flat stage, another flat stage, another flat stage, a mountain stage, a hill stage, and a flat stage. Which actually means we'll probably simulate through the first 3 stages. We'll pick a strong team. I don't know which of our captains we'll pick. Probably the one who's in best shape. And we'll try and get a good result here. We need to get a top 3 finish. We're looking at the names here. I don't of course know who we'll be up against, but it looks like it'll be some tough competitions. But yeah, that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed this great comeback, then please remember to leave a like and comment what you thought about it down below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.